Oops. So my horse is there.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Let's try and not kill anyone by mistake.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
I work. Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Well, if you say so.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning. Our family's been, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. If by work, you mean testing your steel. Haha, the most you'll want the bannered mare. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Man gives bard. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
Yeah,
May
okay.
your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Finest cuts.
Brigands I can handle. This talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
No, I'd say it too.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say the least. What with all... On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since... But on the other, the scarcity of supplies... All that matters is that I have what you need. And it's worth... On the one... But on the other... All that matters, isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable... Not to mention my great fondness for dragons. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Take a look.
I need a house. I have nowhere to put.
Do come back. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
I work for Bellathor, a general goods store.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn. Once I've made enough money trade... Before my ma-and-da passed, I told him I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth. Will you do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody... Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smug. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Right. Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat. Waiting. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men, they'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get... Some might call this junk. Me? Take a look.
So she has... Oh, she does have something. Needs food. So.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it? They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Oh yes. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman, down by the main... He tends the store, and I've got this stall. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Good hunting.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you. I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats. There's nothing a man can do that I can't do better.
All I
whether
can
it's
think about
serving
is my
drinks or
son,
slaying
my
trolls.
fold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help,
The daughters of
meet
this
me
land
at my
are
home.
just as strong and loyal
I'll
as
tell
its
you
men.
the whole story. Please, let's speak privately.
Okay.
You look rather pale. Of a sort. I don't have form within these walls. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yeah, okay, I'm spending a lot of gold. Bullshit, I have to. Okay. Well, it wasn't too expensive, but... Wait, it gives me, so I have to do it myself. Well, that's interesting.
Anytime if you need a remedy.
Okay. She's gone.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. What can I get you? I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Well, that was rude.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
And restore what we own. Blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer.
Think you can go blade to
of
blade
kings.
with me?
On the
You'd be
day
dead in
of
6
your death,
seconds.
We will drink and we'll sing.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the stone. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Someone do something! Someone!
Damn you. That it? That your best? You should have stayed in your precious forests, elf.
Can I drink first? Well, that's cheating.
That's all you got? Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Let's not waste any time.
Yeah, okay, so I got a companion now. Yeah. Unless she dies by mistake at some point.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. I don't have to take that from you. Never should have. Let's see what you're made of. You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that. You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Okay then. Well, that was 2 fights.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither Uthgerd
Ripe fruit
has
and
come
fresh.
at last.
Really?
The season unending.
I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
That's not some coin.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
That's like holy shit coin.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Okay. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Uthgerd the Unbroken.